Hello, I'm Suzanne from Boat Shed Medway. Today we're looking at a lovely wooden Hillyard. She appears to have been well maintained by her current owner. She's got a lovely smell inside and she's very spacious too. We look here at these lovely wooden floors. Have a good look around. We'll start on the starboard side. Here is the engine area, which all comes apart but doubles up obviously as a table as well. You've got plenty of locker space. But it's got very pretty lines, a lot of attention to detail with your grab rails, pretty windows. There's spaces you'll see from the still shots behind the cushions on either side and also underneath the settee berths. Here we have also on the starboard side the galley. Again, you'll see the cooker in the still shots. Storage underneath, cup holder, more storage there. You can actually close the cooker off to provide additional preparation service if you want to. There's a cute little cupboard underneath. Nice old-fashioned lamp. This structure here basically folds down, as you'll see in the still shots, to extend your work surface, and it folds and extends over to the sink. We're looking at the port side now. Got your traditional barometer and clock. Sorry, we're looking at the port side in actual fact. Port side settee, berth. Again, storage behind and underneath. There's your nav station. And a decent locker here for either jackets or any odds and bods that you care to stow. Looking at the head linings now, with a light in there. And there we have it. All in all, a very pretty, very spacious boat that will appeal to the discerning customer with a bit of time on his or her hands who enjoys wooden boats. Here we have the double forward berth. You'll see from the still shots that it makes, you can either have it as a single twin configuration or one double berth. There's the dinghy. Quite a lot of light in this cabin. You've got your hatch up there too, and going forward you've got your anchor locker area. Plenty of storage underneath the berths, which I believe is not only accessible from the side, possibly from underneath the cushions as well. On the port side, here's more lockers and windows, and on the starboard side you've got the heads, the sea toilet, own window and light. Now we have the engine, which is accessible from all directions, allowing for easy maintenance. I'm now going to hand you over to the owner, who will explain a little more about the engine.
Okay, thank you. What we have here is a BMC 1.5 diesel engine. It's the old Captain diesel. The sort of engine they used to put in the London taxis. It's probably the original from new, which would be around about 1975. Still working beautifully. I've done all the usual servicing on this. We've changed the oil, changed the filters, and there are still spare filters on board. I changed as precautions, we changed the diesel injector pump and the injectors, and I also replaced the heaters. I like to know an engine's going to start, and I won't put up with one that won't. So you can be pretty rock sure that this engine will start and keep going for as long as you can need it.
Right, now we're going to have a look at the exterior of this lovely boat. Here we are, going out into the cockpit. All the bright work looks very nice. There's plenty of locker space underneath. Now I'm going to hand you over to the owner, who will give you a walk about the deck and just basically give you a general overview of this vessel.
Okay, let's do an external tour of the boat. As you can see, she's a tiller steering, mooring post at the rear there, canoe stern. As we move along the decks, single winch, walkway to the starboard side. Top of the cabin, you've got the timbers there to take a life raft, or as I do, I leave my inflatable dinghy tied on there. It doesn't obscure vision, and it keeps it nicely out of the way. Provides a bit of additional seating as well occasionally. A couple of vents there for the cabin, base of the mast. The rigging, I'm just going to step onto the pontoon for this. It's galvanised rigging coming down to phosphor bronze bottle screws onto stainless steel chains and chain plates into the deck. Very strong, very secure. Good standard of rigging there. Nice hatch forward. Step back aboard, excuse the shaky film. Forward we've got a manual winch, very effective, very useful when you get your anchor stuck in the mud, and a Samson post for your mooring. Fair leads at the front. Rollers for the anchor coming over the bow. Roller reefing, rotor stay roller reefing. I re-rigged that, and it's working beautifully. That's come into play many occasions in tough weather and hasn't let me down yet. What else have we got here? The anchor, you can see, plough anchor. They're galvanised rails, which is the traditional way of putting rails on a Hillyard boat. Very, very solid. You can actually, and I do regularly, stand on top of them, which is quite useful when hopping on and off the boat from time to time. She's been all the running rigging has been changed. Put new running rigging on within the last 2-3 years. I haven't changed the galvanised wire, but it's been regularly inspected and seems okay. Sails, as you can see, are offer at the moment. We'll try and get some. They're in good saleable condition, but I'll try and get some images and details on that when I get them bent back on the boat in the next week or two. What else can I tell you? Good solid decks. As you can see, I'm standing on top of the cabin now, and it's rock solid. That's the one thing you get with a Hillyard, is a solidly built boat. The hull has been completely recaulked, repainted, which I did at eye-watering expense in 2009 and finished in January 2010, when you'll see from the survey the work that's been done on that. So she's in a very good seaworthy condition. Okay, here you've got a couple of handy billies. These you rig on your jib sheets, and it gives you some nice fine tuning on the jib sheet. It's can be quite useful in the right conditions.